Here we are again in the wet sponge that is my daughter's van.
Oh, man. We can fix it because we're freaking brilliant.
That's the dry bit.
Save the dry bit.
It's a dry bit.
It's dry that side. Which is one good thing, but it is literally a case of find the dry patch. Yeah, so it's good that we got to it now and get it sorted now rather than later. So it looks bad. Harley's freaking out. Got to start putting this back together. I've hooked out all of the rot and dried it all out. It's a lot of it. So I'm going to get outside. I'm going to show you why this happens. This has been doing this for a hell of a long time. So this is the outside of the van in that corner, and look, there's holes in the aluminium going all up there where that rotten wood was. Loads of holes, and behind the trim I've took this middle bit off, which goes in, sorry, goes in like that, and took some of the screws out. There is some silicone behind, but you look here, big rusty screw. Lots of water in there, so it all needs sealing, and all taken off, cleaning and sealing properly. Every single trim on this van, all these holes dealt with. So I should imagine the whole roof is covered in holes. And just look behind that trim there, where the screws were. It's all mouldy and wet, so water's getting in. Right, that's the first corner done. Loads more to go. Yippee.
Good morning. What's good? It's a new day. I wasn't around yesterday and Dad got very busy in the van, so let's find out what he got up to.
What is it? What do you mean?
Can I have a 30-second recap on everything that I missed yesterday?
Previously
On
There's No Hope. Well, 30-second recap.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I ripped out all the rock in here, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then I went down there and I chopped this bit out for your desk. Then I put the leisure battery in and ripped out all the useless electrics that were there. Ripped up your leisure battery to the existing circuits, and now your lights are working and everything. And then put the battery charger on it and been charging the battery up because it's quite flat. Then I went outside, took the trims off in this corner, and I resealed them, cleaned and resealed them, and I put this piece of batten back in there, and that's it.
Thank you. Okay. Very good.
If we're thinking of going at the moment, sort of making our way towards that wall, then you need to think what you're gonna.
What? Right to the door.
No, to the gas locker. So this side.
Okay, to here.
So the lounge area.
Yeah, to this part.
We're doing bedroom and lounge area at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do it to there then, and then we need to rip all this out anyways, and then we'll do it from there to there.
And then we'll do
for the next bit.
The next stage.
Yeah, good idea. Do we need to do some more measuring?
No, I've got the measurements for the timbers.
Yeah. We need to measure for the ply though, don't we?
Yeah, but it's just grabbing as many as we can get in the car.
Okay. Grab and go.
Because you're going to need loads of it. Because you use it for other things as well.
Yeah. And what else do we need on the shopping list?
So no more nails. Need a couple more tubes of that probably. So just get 2 for now. I know it's screwed in as well, but I like to glue it and screw it because it's just stronger in it.
Glue it and screw it.
Glue it and screw it. Have we got gloves and mask? PPI as my dad calls it.
Have we got any PPI?
You got any PPE?
PPI? Yeah, there's quite a lot of PPI in the house knocking about. We've got mask and then there's some gloves.
We need masks and gloves to put that stuff, the fungicide stuff on and all that. Because we've got the sealant, haven't we?
Do we need to put breakfast on the shopping list?
Breakfast, yeah.
Okay, off to B&Q we go.
Yes. Feeding the workers before the work's been done. We have to feed the workers after the work's been done.
No, because we need energy for the day.
We need energy to do the work.
Yeah. plan of action then, I'm going to be treating all the wood with this rock seal. Big old tub of that. And while I'm doing that, Dad's going to be taking off all the trims on the outside. And then we'll work on getting all the new batten stud work placed back in. We've picked up some plywood to replace the walls. So we're just going to be doing as much of that as possible today. Let's crack on. How's it going up there?
It'll start raining, doesn't it?
I know, typical.
Sealing the screws. So take the screws out, put the sealant behind them, screw them back in, and then sealing up behind this.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to run silicone all around this. As you can see, when I'm pushing on it, water's splatting out from behind the trim. So I'll seal in between the roof and that rubber seal, which is supposed to be a seal.
Okay.
As well, and then when we paint it, we'll paint over the top of that as well. So it'll be sealed and then sealed and then sealed some more. So that's what they call the plate, and that's gonna have to come out. You can see like all the ply is soaking wet up here as well.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Got all those holes.
And that, sir, we need to take this down because it's just a mess. Isn't it?
Are we gonna get a new one?
We need to do this again.
Oh, flaming Nora.
It's alright, don't panic.
I'm panicking.
So the water's just coming in. We need to get this down so we can dry it out anyway.
Alright, yeah.
And this is like, there's the back end of that. So we need to get all that out.
Come on. Yeah.
Alright. But what it means is I can get to that trim. We can dry out properly now.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll just do this right, yeah? Obviously the insulation will keep and put it back, yeah?
Yeah.
Fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
No problem.
It's fine. Sure. Everything about this is fine.
Yeah, nothing to worry about, kids.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, there's the repair he did.
Oh yeah.
There were some holes there, and that's that little plate he put on there. He thought that was it.
He thought he fixed it.
It's beyond that, mate.
Oh, God loves a trier.
Yeah, it's beyond that. Isn't it?
Yeah, just a little. Good effort.
So we've gone to that bit there.
Yeah.
get all this off because it's, look at it.
That's just got to come out.
It's going to be all the way along. I mean, we've had tarpaulin on it for days and it hasn't even begun to dry out.
So, quick update for you all then. It's getting worse. Well, it feels like it's getting worse anyway. So, all of this ceiling has had to come down because we've had the same problem here as we did. Oh, let me fall over. Same problem here as we did in the cab area. Well, all the stud work has just rotted away where that trim has been leaking. The ceiling wasn't drying out, and well, now we know why. There's so many tiny little holes on the roof here that water's just getting in constantly. Well, not now we've got tarpaulin, but it has been getting in constantly, and the whole thing has been drenched for a very long time. So our plan then, we're actually going to do this in sections. So we're going to do the middle bit first. Because I'm having a desk situation here, I don't know if I mentioned that, or my dad has, but that was my plan. So I'm going to build a stud wall here to separate off this area, and also just give me extra walls to put, you know, bits and bobs on, knickknacks. So that's also going to help to hold the ceiling up. So this is the area we're going to work with first, and again I want the same thing, just a little wall here, doesn't come out too far, but just, you know, make it look more house-like. You know, you'll get it, you get it, the vision makes sense in my head, it'll be fine. So yeah, we're going to restructure all of this, put a new piece of pattern in, clean the trims, screw it in, seal it off like we did in that corner, fix all the ceiling back on. That's drying out. We'll put some more wood treatment on there as well. Then once we've done this section, we will then take all of this out, which is the plan, because I do believe it's going right back into those units as well. So yeah, we're just doing a section at a time for now. Start in the middle so that's all secure, because we're kind of worried if we take it all down it's just going to collapse. So yeah, we feel like that's probably the best move for the time being. At the minute though, it is all very damp in here, so yeah, all we can really do right now is dry it out the best we can. We're going to come back in tomorrow and have another little look, see how we're doing. If it has dried out enough, we will get to work. So yeah, he told me it will get worse before it gets better. Ah, done it. Okay, right, see you tomorrow. I see fresh wood. How satisfying is that? Look at it. Look at it. Actual progress. So we've got a break in the weather today until lunchtime. It's supposed to be raining. So this morning we're going to very quickly get these trims off and get all that horrible gunk off, and then fix that back into place so it's nice and secure and sealed this time. While the rain isn't coming in, because last time it was even just drizzling a little bit and the rain was still getting in whilst we were doing the job, and it wasn't obviously helping us out with the whole drying the wood situation. So that's the plan now. Also, my dad is going to fix the rest of the ceiling back up. We've taken this little bit off for now so we can continue to dry out as much as we can. It's not sopping wet anymore, which is a good sign. And how much better does that look with the ceiling in its place rather than on the floor? And I've asked Dad to build a little stud wall here, and that's just going to separate the kitchen off to my desk area, and that will also act as a bit of a brace for the ceiling as well, so extra secure. Also, I've moved the leisure battery over this way. It's actually resting on the wheel arch, so we're going to get that fixed in, and that's given me that much extra floor space, which I'm pleased about. I might even be able to do some sit-ups and press-ups in here. Not that I do that often. Yeah. And then my desk is going to come almost flush. It comes out a little bit, but almost flush with this worktop here. So yeah, it's coming together. I'm going to continue to keep the faith. It hasn't failed me so far. Oh.
Doesn't want to come off that bit there. There it goes. Oi. Almost came off too easy. One.
Okay, I'll get cleaning. Ugh.
In the next shot, she cuts her thumb off.
It's not very straight. I think so. I'm scared now you're filming me.
Nice. What's going on here?
We got lights, baby. Now what?
Put the ceiling up.
Yay. Yay, first piece up. And there you have it. Oh my gosh, how much better does that look? I've got a ceiling and light. It looks absolutely wicked. So after a long 12-hour day, me and my dad got all of this done. Obviously the forecast wasn't wrong. It did start chucking down rain. We had to finish up the trims, but we started this immense job and I can't believe how good it looked. It looks so different. I can actually visualise this again. Like, it looks like a van again. So a few more jobs to be done tomorrow, i.e. this wall, that wall, getting cabinets back up, which is again gonna make it look so different, and I just can't believe that it went from rot pit to this in a day. I am beyond happy and excited now. I'm excited all over again. Yeah, I can't wait to do some more tomorrow. Get all weird when I'm happy. We got a cupboard back on the wall. Look, I pieced it together bit by bit like a jigsaw. Just ignore that side for now, alright? But check it out. I got my little Max Air fan in. Look at it. How do I turn it on? Oh yeah, baby. Oh, yes. I'm going to absolutely love that in the summer. I'm very happy with this. That's almost like pro van life at that. So massive turnaround from the last video. The progress is coming along nicely. It's coming along, which is what we want. Dad's been very busy today. He's finished sealing most of the trims and he got that Max Air fan in for me as well. Tomorrow, hoping the weather is going to be great, we're going to paint the roof, get all those holes covered up. We're going to go over the trims slightly as well with the paint just to make sure it's like doubly sealed around that fan so no water is getting in through that roof, okay? Ever again. So that's tomorrow's job, but I may save that for the next video, and I'm probably going to sort this side out, maybe get this fridge in, do some bits with the kitchen. That's kind of next week's jobs, so yeah, stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss an episode of this very incredible van conversion. And yes, it's gonna be incredible. Stay groovy. Goodbye, you beauts. Mwah.